these guys will curse you, and as you can see, people are falling into their trap as we speak, because you can see people who have been cursed. Basically just back up, wait for them to come to you, and then hit them. But if you don't know that they can curse you and you get cursed by these guys, it can be game over. But they seriously don't do any damage. I mean, the only thing that they can do is curse you, which it kills you, and then when you come back to life, you have half your health. And I just fell down there. Wonderful. These guys can be a big pain though for a lot of players who don't know that they can curse you. Right here is a very good ring, which I will be using because since I have so low of health, I tend to take a lot of damage, and without poise or a lot of stamina, I take a buttload of damage if I mess up. Which is why I'm going to be using this ring. And I didn't get the item that was over here. But basically the ring, every time you kill an enemy, you get 30 health. And you gotta be kidding me. Now you're probably like, oh, 30 health, you know, it's not that much. And it only counts if you kill a single enemy. So if I go and kill, you know, 15 enemies with one swing, it'll only count that as one, which can be a pretty big pain. Now I need to go ahead and get out of this area, and I'm almost done with the depths. Right there, if I wasn't careful, I could have gotten poisoned or cursed and died. Now right here is where that guy who only comes if you're a human shows up. Right here. Now basically you just come around behind him, backstab him since you can't do anything about it. This fight's pretty easy, you just backstab him or parry him or whatever you want to do, and then finish him off. Well, almost 6,000, and you get humanity for it, so it's worth reversing the hollowing. Especially since if you want to fight the boss in this area, you can go ahead and do so, which I am not. Because I don't think I'll be able to kill him with my lackluster weapons. As of now. I'm sure I can, but I killed one trick, the one guy who gives the ring of favor and protection, who also will help you in the Gaping Dragon fight. So, I mean, I'm not really too confident about it, and I don't want to get myself killed. And right there, I thought I was out of the way, but obviously not, and he killed me. Which is really weird because usually they don't kill you when I had full health. Well, at least almost full health. That was really weird. I always seem to die once I reverse my howling. Go ahead and book it out of here, basically. Adios. Oh, and another thing that Kirk drops, that invader that I killed drops, is, here, I'll show it, is, oh, I guess he didn't drop it. I thought for sure he, on my last playthrough, he dropped a barbed straight sword, which is it's the Drake sword, except it can bleed people. That's it, and it does a lot less damage. So, if you have the choice between the Drake sword and the barbed straight sword, I'd take the Drake sword. Especially if you're like me and don't have much stamina, so you can't bleed people out. As with people who have high stamina, high dexterity. Right here, I don't think I need anything. I've a good amount. 18 humanity, damn. Don't really need anything from her. Let me just go ahead and check what time it is. Alright, I still got 30 or so minutes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and go to bed. So I guess I can get down to a new area and then call it a night. These guys are just too easy for me. Hollow warrior helm, nothing much. I do have a pretty amount of souls. And that one pyromancer that we rescued, if I can get to him.
Pleased to help you. Yeah, wonderful. I'm sure that there'll be some use, some assistance. Right, let's get started, right?
So basically, he'll upgrade your pyromancy flame, which, nah. And then he sells these spells. this one is good because it increases your it reduces flame damage, which is going to be very, very useful. This one just sucks because you can't move. And then combustion fire orb, which is basically fireball upgraded, and that's about it from him.
Be safe.
Go ahead and rest here. Pull the lever. Eighteen humanity is pretty good. And I have one blooming purple moss, which I need to get some more, but unfortunately I have to go down here first for actually. Did I get the rusted iron ring? No, I didn't, but I went all the way over there. So I need to go back up and get the rusted iron ring. Why didn't I get that when I was there? The rusted iron ring is in the undead asylum. It's past where the first of the guys with the hollow soldiers are. It's in that room where you first see the hollow soldiers, and it's locked, but you need the undead asylum F2 West key. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'll talk to them when I get back. But you need the undead asylum West key or whatever, and it'll allow you access into the undead asylum. Well, where the rusted iron ring is. And that ring is very, very, very extremely times 11 useful for the next area that I will be going to. And if any of you have ever played Dark Souls, you will know what I am talking about. I'll just go ahead and skip this cutscene since we've already seen it. Bye bye. With 0 poise, it's pretty hard to take attacks. I don't know why I didn't grab it when I was here last. No more boulders, eh? Bye bye. Now here are the hollow soldiers. One with a sword and one with a spear. Go ahead and unlock this with the Undead Asylum F2 West key. And you have yourself a rusted iron ring. Now, said rusted iron ring improves balance on poor footing like swamps. Hint, 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 hint. And I don't know if that guy is related to White Town, but I don't know. Haven't really gotten into the war. I've just been into the gameplay mechanics myself. Bye bye. Now down there is a mini boss. But over here is the entrance to dun da da da. Wait for it if it's gonna show up. Maybe not yet. Good idea, attract both of them. These guys are can be a pain. Like that. Hell, it's my fault for getting over aggressive, but I thought I could stagger him and I didn't. So I'll be right back. I'll get back to where I died and I'll pick up where I left off. Alright. It wasn't really that long of a run. I just didn't feel like having you guys sit through me running down here. It gets pretty boring. I will be editing out most of my deaths though. Just for the sake that it does get a little bit on the repetitive side. Watching me run back and forth 10 or 15 times. Because on some areas I will die over and over and over again. I should probably go ahead and equip Wolf Ring. They drop dung pies, which you can give to a NPC that will meet later in the game for some souls. Backstab. More dung pies. They do give 500 souls, which is better than almost every enemy that we've faced so far in the game. So, not too shabby, but get an awkward angle right there. Alright, well, we didn't get anything out of him. This is, you're not supposed to be coming from this way. Like, that's not how the game developers intended it to be, quote unquote.